Best of Jeff Bezos quotes. If you double the number of experiments you do per year, you're going to double your inventiveness. Life is too short to hang out with people who aren't resourceful. A brand for a company is like a reputation for a person. You earn reputation by trying to do hard things well. One of the only ways to get out of a tight box is to invent your way out. What we need to do is always lean into the future. When the world changes around you, and when it changes against you, what used to be a tailwind is now a headwind. You have to lean into that and figure out what to do, because complaining isn't a strategy. We've had 3 big ideas at Amazon that we've stuck with for 18 years, and they're the reason we're successful. Put the customer first, invent, and be patient. There are 2 kinds of companies, those that work to try to charge more, and those that work to charge less. We will be the second. In some cases, things are inevitable. The hard part is that you don't know how long it might take, but you know it will happen if you're patient enough. I like treating things as if they're small. Amazon, even though it is a large company, I want it to have the heart and spirit of a small one. The common question that gets asked in business is, why? That's a good question, but an equally valid question is, why not? If you don't understand the details of your business, you are going to fail. I knew that if I failed, I wouldn't regret that, but I knew the one thing I might regret. It's not trying. The most important single thing is to focus obsessively on the customer. Our goal is to be Earth's most customer-centric company. We see our customers as invited guests to a party, and we are the hosts. It's our job every day to make every important aspect of the customer experience a little bit better. The best customer service is if the customer doesn't need to call you, doesn't need to talk to you. It just works. If you're competitor focused, you have to wait until there is a competitor doing something. Being customer focused allows you to be more pioneering. If you're good at course correcting, being wrong may be less costly than you think. Whereas being slow is going to be expensive for sure. If you can make a decision with analysis, you should do so. But it turns out in life that your most important decisions are always made with instinct and intuition, taste, heart. All of my best decisions in business and in life have been made with heart, intuition, guts, not analysis. I believe you have to be willing to be misunderstood if you're going to innovate. Invention is by its very nature disruptive. If you want to be understood at all times, then don't do anything new. If you're not stubborn, you'll give up on experiments too soon. And if you're not flexible, you'll pound your head against the wall, and you won't see a different solution to a problem you're trying to solve. The thing about inventing is you have to be both stubborn and flexible. The hard part is figuring out when to be which. What's dangerous is not to evolve, not to invent, not to improve the customer experience. There are two ways to extend a business. Take inventory of what you're good at and extend out from your skills. Or determine what your customers need and work backward, even if it requires learning new skills. It's not an experiment if you know it's going to work. If you decide that you're going to do only the things you know are going to work, you're going to leave a lot of opportunity on the table. I don't want to use my creative energy on somebody else's user interface. The keys to success are patience, persistence, and obsessive attention to detail. If you do build a great experience, customers tell each other about that. Word of mouth is very powerful. Your brand is what other people say about you when you're not in the room. Jeff Bezos is very smart. He is extremely creative. He has completely reinvented the way in which commerce is done online. Hoped you'll get motivated. Thank you for watching.